Hello guys, today I'll show you some of my R&D, how you're going to use Python script for your look development process. So if I go to your Hypershade and if I create this AI standard surface, so we have this AI standard surface along with your SG node. Double click on this and go to your attribute editor, and in this color you can take any the file you can take for your texture, or you can go for any normal map or anything you can create. And you can see that we do have the connection is automatically connected with our nodes. But the problem is that in this process that this AI standard surface is not properly renamed, and nor this file also renamed properly according to us. So you have to rename this manually. And if you have this quote texture, normal map texture, and specular texture, so in look dev you have to have lots of texture to plug it in to your surface shader, standard surface shader. So this process is very time taking, and just think that if you have 110 objects in your scene and you are going to attach materials by this, so it will take a long time to create it, and in production it is not happening in that way, because of you have to rename every single thing, every single node manually for 100 objects, and 100 objects will have a multiple file, multiple nodes and all, lots of things. So today I'll show you how we are going to automate the process by the Python script. So now what to do, I need to delete this and edit, delete unused nodes. So the node is not in use, so we don't need that. And go to your this script editor, and in the script editor you have one session, one tab is called Python, and in this Python script editor you can drag and drop a Python script in your Python tab. Now you have this Python script here, and we are going to select all by pressing Ctrl A and click on this button. So now you can see that we have a dialog that is called Material Creator, and we have texture path, that where your texture is saved, and a button called Apply Material. Let's see what is going to happen with this technique. So if I take a simple sphere and click on this material name, you can take ball and apply this. You can see a material is created, and close this, go to Hypershade and click on this button. Now you can see that ball material is created along with the name The color map name is there. Ball name is there. Underscore is also there. See, this is ball MLT is there for material suffix, ball SG, and everything is connected automatically. So you can connect each and every map by the one click with your names, underscores, everything. So it's a very fast process of doing this. And now I'll show you that how you are going to connect anything here by that script. So go to that script editor, close this, and now control and scroll to zoom this out. Now see that create nodes here. One more thing is this I'd like to share with you, that I am not going to teach you that how you're going to create this kind of script. I am going to teach you that how you're going to use this script in your own project. So see, this is the node create option here. So from here to here, it is common, and you don't need to do anything here. And here also, from here to here, this is also common. So you don't need to do anything here. This is for your dialog box, buttons and all. And this is for the variable, so you don't need to do anything for this also. Now, from the create nodes, you have to think that how you're going to use this script. Now see, this is sharing node is here, and this one is your, you can see AI standard surface. That means I am telling by the Python to Maya that create a shading network, a shading node, which is AI standard surface. If you want to create any other surface, material, you can use that name. Now as shader, this is true, this is okay, material name, so and so. Now you have to think only for this yellow line, yellow word. You can see this is a yellow. So we have to change only this and this and this and this. So this yellow thing you need to change with some logic. Now I'm going to tell that surface shader should be created, and this is the name of that surface shader. Name equals to material name plus means with, material name with MTL underscore. So material name with your MTL. And what is a material name? Whatever you are going to put your material name plus underscore MLT. Now here we're going to create AI image. This is image texture file. You're going to create that. And what is the name of that? That will be color map. Now this is the shading group, that what I'm going to tell that we have to create a shading group, and name is SG, means your material with underscore SG, means ball with underscore SG. So this is how we have to read the Python script. And here we have to connect the node where the necessary like base mesh, a base color, where you need to connect it. So first thing is this, that you have to create a node, and second thing is connect the node. So how to create the node? Let's try another thing. So first thing is this, that create a node. So copy the line, press enter and paste it by pressing Ctrl V. Now tell me that what kind of node you are going to create. Let's say that I'm going to create displacement map. So go for that displacement map here. So delete everything and go edit, delete unused nodes, and here you can type displacement. Click on this. Now we have this displacement shader. Now first thing is this, that you have to double click on this, and this is the name of the shader. The one is randomization is going on because of if you take another one, it will be 2, 3, 4. This is gonna change, but this displacement shader is not gonna change. So you have to take this one, copy, or if you can remember the name, so you can take that name and you can write it there also, but I forget that name because of, you can see we have displacement and we have shader, and the first word has D is not capital, the second letter, the shader, is capital. So this is extremely important, otherwise the script is not going to understand that what kind of your node you are going to create. So copy that. So I'm telling you one thing, that this is surface shader. That means surface will be small, shader will be big, means this S will be big. So if you have two word, so the first word will be small and the second word, the first letter is going to be big, a capital. So this is the thing you can see here. So take, copy and go to your, and you have to Ctrl V, paste it there. So what I'm going to tell to Maya, that you have to create a node called Displacement Shader, and what is going to be the name of that shader. So just copy this and paste it here and press capital D and underscore. This capital D is not needed at all, neither this underscore. This is the name of that shader. You can put any name you want, like this is a color map I have chosen. You can choose albedo map, you can choose diffuse map, anything you can choose, there is no problem with that. Means this is only a name of that shader, of that node. So this is a color map, the name of that node, nothing else. Alright, so let's see this is happening or not. So select all the script by pressing Ctrl A and click on this button to get your material creator dialog box, and click on this ball, and this is looking green because of we don't have any shader for this ball. So go to your hypershade and delete everything you have, including this also. So edit, delete unused nodes. Means this node is not going to be used, so it will be deleted automatically. So now you can see that we will be having some error, but that's fine because of we are going to create the node. So let's check it, apply, and you can see that this node is created for us. So this is a node, drag and drop. Okay, here. So you can see displacement shader is there and the name of that shader. So that means is what? That our this technique is happening. So I can delete this now and now see how we are going to connect it. So first thing is this, that you have to create. Second thing is this, that you have to connect. So now this is a bit tricky. So just copy and press enter. Now see that connect attribute material color map. See, the color map means this. This color map is going to connect with your base color and with your material base color and out color. That means is this, that for connection you need two parameters. One is the name of that node and one is the attribute of that node. This is the node name, this is the attribute name. So here you can just paste the upper line and now ask yourself that what you are going to connect. I am going to connect this shader and now see out color. This is not the out color, this is going to be displacement. So if I choose this, now you can see that displacement shader, now displacement is going to connect with this shader, displacement. So there is no out color in it, so you have to use displacement, but this is a single word and in this single word you have to use this D, small d. So if you have two words, the first letter will be small, the second letter will be big. But if you have a single word, this is gonna be small d. So now see displacement attribute I need to connect. So close this and open this and then just copy this displacement and this D is gonna be small. So this displacement shader dot after dot, the attribute will be there. So the attribute is going to connect with the material name, but the thing is that if you go to your hypershade and drag and drop that, it's here. Now see, this is not a material, this is shading group and this one is connected with your shading group, not the material. So that means is what? We have MLT, that means material. But what you have to do, you have to type here SG, shading group. So you have to use SG for shading group because of we are going to connect this displacement shader to your shading group. And in shading group, where is the attribute? See here, displacement shader. And now in displacement shader is going to be the attribute. So we have two word. The first letter is gonna be small, the second letter gonna be big. So go to your here. So displacement shader, copy and paste. You can type it also, there is no problem with that. My typing speed is not that well. Copy and paste it here. And this D is gonna be small and there is no space or any underscore. Because of this has to be absolutely perfect. So that's all. Now let's see this is happening or not in a proper way. And go to your this one, execute, and go to your hypershade, delete all of them and select it and apply. You can see that we have displacement shader is created with the proper naming with the underscore, and it is connected. This displacement attribute is connected with your displacement shader, and you can see the connection here. The displacement shader dot displacement is going to connect here. Now you can see the underscore is there, so that means there is no name because of I have not put any name there. So if I select this and here I can type shader or anything you can type, there is no problem with this typing. Now apply this, and I can see that in the hypershade the naming is going here, shader, shader, shader. So anything you'll be having here, any node, any texture, anything, the name is going to be fixed there as well. So I feel this is a very time saving process to work with in a very big project or even a small project also. So this is the proper way to do it. Let's see that if I need to connect a displacement map to this shader. So what I have to do, I have to create first image file, that is AI image. This is for Arnold AI, and for PXR texture, this is for your RenderMan. So delete this. So if I need to create this and I need to connect this to here, how I'm going to do that? The same thing. First you need to create this. Second, you have to tell that the name of this and out color is going where. So let's delete it and do it with Python. So delete this one and delete. So first thing is this, that go here and in this color map, copy. So first we have to create a node and enter and paste. Then this is right AI image I'm going to create, but the color it will be displacement map. So copy and paste. You can type it also, there is no problem. So I need to call it displacement map, and this is map is going to create. Now I'm going to connect it with your displacement shader like this one. So copy this one, or else you can type it also the entire line. I am lazy. So now what to do, that what you need to connect. I need to connect displacement map. Paste it, and in displacement map I need to connect. And what is the attribute? Alpha, out alpha. Why out alpha? Because of we all know that displacement map, so luminance as alpha, we can use that checkbox to create this, or else you can use this color also, there is no problem with that. I'm showing you that how we are going to deal with this. See, you can see the first one is small and the second one is big. And where I need to connect it, so let's see, go to your so here we have displacement shader. So in this displacement shader and displacement, so go to your script here. So this is a displacement shader, that the name of this one. So where is our out alpha? Here. So now see, this is not MLT. This is not the material. So I don't need to use this MLT. You have to erase it, otherwise it will not work. You will get error in your 29 number line, because of MLT is your, this MLT is what? Standard surface. But what I need to connect, where I need to connect it? Here. Paste it. So now see, we have out alpha or maybe out color, going to displacement shader dot displacement. Why? You can see here, if I go to hypershade, that displacement shader, and you have here displacement, and this displacement is going to be the small one because of we have only one word. So let's see that how we are going to use this for connecting a node from here to here. So select all, click on this, and select all, delete, and select and apply. And you can see that we don't have any kind of error. But if you have any error, this is a very nice thing that it will tell you in which number of line you have that error. So this is a cool thing that I have found in Python. Now you can see that displacement map out alpha is connected with displacement. So this is how you can add anything for normal map or anything. For normal map you can create that AI normal map. This is a name and this is out value, not out color. So this is how you can take this name, and you can use this name and this name. maybe you can connect it. So delete this. So first thing, I want the names, it looks cool, so click here and select it, and you can put the name here like then ball, and apply and go to your hypershade and click on this icon, and you can see that our ball color map is out color is there in your base color. For this MLT is coming the surface shader, and this displacement is coming to here. Ball displacement map is coming here. So everything is properly named with the underscore and lots of things. So this is how I know this is something a bit longer. Once you have to create this kind of script, and then you can use everywhere in every renderer. So this is a universal technique, and you can. And one more thing I would like to share with you, that this is the path we have here, the texture path, and you can see that go to your, and here this is the path we have. So this is a path. You can use your own path, that where your this is saved. Cool. And another thing is this, that you can see we have this name also. The path name also is there. So what is the name of that file? So everything you can connect with this. So now you can see the color map dot file name. So and click on this. Now double click on this, you can see so that this is coming from where. And even you don't need to change like import the texture also, it will come automatically. You can see that ball texture, ball color texture is yes, obviously the ball color texture, your name should be in the directory, but here you can see, double click on this, you don't have that name. Why so? Because we have to determine that you have to create this, copy this and enter, paste, and now what I have to do, this is a displacement shader, sorry, this is displacement map, and put it here. And in this map you can see we have image and file name we have here, and then we can come here color, so it can be displacement map dot whatever, EXR, TIFF, JPG, whatever your texture is. And now see and select this one and delete, select and apply, and go to your displacement map. You can see here that this path is also coming with this technique. So this is a really cool method. Another thing I would like to point it out, that you can use any anything, any parameter you can change, like filter. Suppose you need the filter this one. So this is 1, this is 0, 1, 2. So this is third number. So now see, so third number means this starting from 0, 1 and 2. So this is 2, not 3. 1, 2, 3, not 3. So what I have to do that we have to tell to Python that the filter name, see, we have this one, setting node attribute. So if I copy this, press enter, Ctrl V, and the map name is gonna be this one. Copy, paste, displacement map, okay, and the filter is 2. So 2 means is gonna be this one. So bicubic. So now see, this is displacement map. Now see, first I like to delete everything for cleaning purpose, and then select it, click on this button and apply this material and find out your displacement, and you can see filter is bicubic by default. So this is really cool feature by the Python technique. So hope you have liked it. Thanks a lot for watching.